What's up guys, welcome back to the forest. This is Gesture of None, and like I said, we're playing the forest. Let's get back to our actual base, which is not this base. I will kill birds on the way because that's what you do. There's been a new update. There hasn't really... Can I get you? Can I... No? Yes? I did get it because it stopped in front of my spear actually. There's been some new updates, but it didn't really release any content that can be displayed. I mean, there's stars, which I guess we'll see at night, which is a cool feature. I actually never noticed they were missing, but apparently they were missing prior to now. I think there's some new sound adjustments. I don't remember there being any mention of anything new other than that, but maybe I'm missing something. So we need to continue chopping down trees. I guess there's two here, but it doesn't really feel like enough. Well, let's chop down these trees anyway, since there's a fire. Okay. Chuck these in our log carrier. Yeah, I mean, this is the advantage, or one of the advantages, of doing the forest series. Oh, where's my fire? My fire disappeared. Okay, don't panic, just build another fire. Yeah, one of the advantages of doing the forest series on a once-a-week basis. It means that every other episode will be in sync with the releases of new content, which means that when there is something new and interesting to talk about, I can cover it a little bit. Not really like a news kind of thing, but, you know, part of the fun of playing a game that's in development is that you can follow along with all the developments, you know? That you can play the latest version and remain updated. I thought I had footsteps. Let's get rid of this stump. I still feel like the katana is the fastest way of doing this. Maybe it's not, but I definitely feel like it. And I will move my log sled over to somewhere with more trees. Here's good. And I'll build a fire. And since I've built two fires, I'm going to do a little bit of stick hunting. Can't be too cautious in this case. It'd be very dangerous to be caught without enough sticks. Oh, I was cutting down that tree, but we've gotten too cold. Get back to the fire. Get back to the fire. Okay, well, let's cut down this tree. Okay, we can't carry that log. Let's. Where's the other stump? I thought we cut. Oh no. Okay, I thought we cut down more trees than that. Let's get to the proper base then. I think we can make it. We're getting quite cold though. Fortunately, there's this reusable fire up here. Okay, good. We'll warm up a bit. Let's try and run some logs while we're warming up. It's quite a pain putting these logs in. It's really hard to find a place that'll actually accept them. Okay, there's some warmth. Let's get going to more logs. Lots of useful stuff around here. Build a fire. I'm going to grab some sticks as well since there's some in the nearby vicinity. Well, you kind of fell in the wrong place for me to easily put you in the log cart, didn't you? That tree is barely hanging on to life. It looks kind of terrifying, actually. I had to come over here and warm up before we could finish it. I was actually one hit away. Oh, they said there was some improvements to custom roofs, which I guess we'll get to in this episode once we finish building the walls. I'm cold and I'm tired. There you go. I got some energy back with a candy bar. It's not the best thing. I think I've talked about it before, but, you know, it's quick. Stand by the fire, but not get hit by the log. Oh, we seem to have one more log than we need. At some point we'll have to walk around here and gather all the logs that we're leaving behind. Oh, I should get the stumps. Why am I moving so slowly? My animation is frozen. My legs are no longer moving. And I can't click. I'm going to change to a different weapon, see if that helps. Okay, that's weird. That was weird anyway. Fixed now. And we'll run this back as fast as we can. As soon as we finish like the main parts of the house, I'd like to start working on some sort of defences. Firstly, traps, but also as well, I'd like to make... Oh, we're stuck on this rock. I think I've been stuck on that rock before. I'd like to make a sort of area that we can run to do the defending from. So, I mean that if we stay in this house and fight off enemies, we will eventually lose the house, probably, because it'll be destroyed by attacking creatures. But if we can, like, set up a place that we can actually run to from our house, like, for example, up on the top of these, where we can defend from, then we'll be in a much better position. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'd like to finish the house first, while we have the freedom, because we're not being attacked by super mutants yet. Okay, there's the, I guess, the outer rim put in. I like this. Very good looking. Back to work. We need... So hang on, the tallest trees give you 5 logs each. So we need 5 more trees, basically. I think this sled can bring 10. So we have 3 more trips ahead of us. Oh, I see them. Off in the distance. Oh, there's another one. Okay, build the fire quick. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Use your lighter. Okay, okay, okay. And the spear. Okay, don't panic. Remember what the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy taught you. Okay, could you guys run at me, please? Because it's by far the easiest way of handling this. Actually, oh, they're running. Oh, they're going to get help. I should have killed them. Oh no. Oh no. I think I saw them circle back around. I guess we'll just cut... Okay, first we'll set ourselves on fire. Waste all our armor. Lovely. And then we'll cut trees down again, I guess, if we can't see anyone that's going to attack us. We'll keep a wary eye. I would have liked you to fall in the other direction so that you didn't roll down the hill and I didn't have to chase after you, but whatever. We are running into the situation where we have to get further and further away from our base to get trees. But also I'd like to, at some point soon, like I talked about wanting to build defences. Those defences are going to be a bit further away from our base than they currently are. Or at least they're going to be a bit round the corner. I'm going to try and drop this log with the other log, which I guess is somewhere around here. Well, I'll just drop it here, I guess. Yeah, so eventually we'll be able to come closer to trees. We're going to build a little bit around the corner, but it won't make a huge difference. We're still going to have to come pretty far to get logs. Let's run this home. Oh, getting pretty cold. We're getting to the stage where we might have to make a second stop on the way before we can get back to our house. Okay, fortunately our fire was still going. Okay, so it holds 11 logs, which is fine. We did have 3 trips left, but I'm going to start going this way a bit as well, because these trees on the right here are actually closer. I think we might have lost a log inside the cliff there, because this was one of those big trees that drops 5, I think. Hard to tell though sometimes. It is getting close to nightfall, so I'm going to get rid of this. The katana really does seem more efficient. Get rid of this. Okay, we'll just warm up and then we'll head home. If I can kill a bunny on the way, that'd be good. Also birds. Birds are good. Well, I missed that one completely. Tell you what, we're quite far from our secondary base. It might be worth setting up a new one. But it'll be in the snow if we set up a second one, so it wouldn't help us at all. I think we need a torch, because it'll allow us to get home a little bit safer. I think that was good timing. I don't exactly know what it looks like when you reach the end of your cold tolerance, but that looks close. And now we have reached the safety of our treehouse. There we go. What a beautiful morning. Let's have breakfast. And a lovely drink out of our dead tortoise. And then back to work. Since you've still got this, I'm going to light it again. Oh, can I not? I can. Good. Just because we're making our way that way anyway, and it saves us having to stop for fires. I don't want to keep... I really prefer to use the cloth for emergencies. Oh, it's out. Can I light it again? No, I can't. It's just a normal stick now. Don't know why I tried to kill that squirrel. This game occasionally fills me with bloodlust, which is it's not strictly speaking typical to my... Oh, that's a log. Great. Not strictly speaking typical to my personality. I'm not much of a bloodlusty person. Or maybe I am, and the forest brings it out in me. You never know. Everybody's different. Oh, the fire's still burning. Let's cut down more trees. Oh, I got hit on the head by the tree. I think it took off some of our armour. Really, that should directly take from your health. I don't know if the game can distinguish between damage that should take off your health and damage that should take off of your armour. Because, I mean, so things that hit you on the head, that should be health damage, not armour damage, obviously. And so the same with burning. Oh, get your spear out ready, and I'm going to crouch. It looks like we're not being seen, but we are stood next to a fire. So there's no others, are there? Just those guys over there. Getting a much more regular occurrence. It looks like they've moved on, though. It seems like there's no patrol paths that are immediately up in the highest part of the mountain. I think they all just edge into the snow. Well, they seem to have gone. Yeah, let's cut down another tree. Is this sticks or is this logs? It looks like logs. It was logs. Good. So there's 2 there left for when we come back, because this is all full now. Oh, I think we forgot to get the stump. We'll grab that next time. Oh! They've seen me. Build fire. Oh, they didn't see me. Well, they'll see me now, because of the fire. They're just choosing to move along. It really looked like they were in battle stance, though. Is that a thing? Do cannibals have a battle stance, or am I just reading too much into their movements? I honestly think if it's just normal mutants, I can just stand here and be completely safe, because I can't figure out how to use the stairs, so they can't be able to either. Let's grab these. Oh, I'll get this this stump first. Oh, I think I've got hypothermia. Well, my legs aren't working either way. Oh, now my book's not working. Okay, good. I realise there's a fire there, and over there, and over there. But our legs weren't working, and I didn't trust that we'd be able to move fast enough to get to a fire. So I built a new one. And the more fires I build, honestly, the more chance I have to survive future cannibal attacks. Because if I can't build a fire very quickly, I might be able to run to one and light it. Oh, it fell in exactly the wrong way. I'm really awful at knocking them into the right position. I left and went by the fire because we had to. But also I thought I'd knocked it into the right position. I'm going to fill up our sled before we head back, even though we only need 3 logs, because it'll save time on the next project. Sticks or logs? It looks like logs. I want to cut it from this direction because I can see things coming. Oh! Oh, that was the best choice I've ever made. Oh, where's my spear? Okay, I panicked and didn't get my spear. Are they coming for me? It looks like they can't see very well in the snow. Okay, that was a bunny rabbit. I thought it was a mutant. I don't see them coming up the rise. No, I mean, it looks like we're safe-ish. I'll go over and look at our log, or our tree that we're currently cutting down. No, they seem to have moved on. Maybe the cannibals have decided on a live and let live policy. If I'm not going to bother them in their forests and caves, then they're going to let me live up here perfectly happily. I mean, that seems like that's what's happening. Or maybe I've scared them. Maybe my superior fighting technique has finally taught them a lesson that they should just leave me alone. Who knows? We are cold, but I'm going to try and drag this over to the fire. Okay, and also set myself on fire. I'm pretty sure that when we... I thought that when we hit E on our sled, that we'd walk into the fire automatically, so I just gave it a shove to the other direction. This would be such a good game to play in VR. I'm so desperate for VR, but I'm going to get it when I can afford it, basically. I think that's how everyone feels about VR. Apart from those people who are just plainly against it. I know there's some, and that's okay. No judgment here. Well, maybe a little bit of judgment. VR looks cool. Okay, here's our second floor. It does seem like the wind's a bit quieter in here now. That's cool. We're definitely not any colder, any warmer. There's birds on top. So to get up here, we have to cut a hole in and then put stairs, I think. This is my understanding of how the game works now. Let's get to somewhere warm. I know that rock paths were put in. I don't know if I want a rock path, or that it'll help me in any way. I want to see what it looks like. Oh wow, you can... Yeah, they said they were procedurally generated, so I guess this is it. You can place them like you can place other things. I thought they said that you could have rock... They would become rock floors if you placed them on a foundation. Perhaps I misunderstood though. I guess while we're here though, I want to set something up. Oh, I understand that feature now. You hold C and it puts an edge around the building. Cool. Could we have stone walls? Well, I need to stand by the fire. Does it reach for the wall? It does. It looks like we can have stone walls, but only on one side. Try putting them in. I think I just... 300 rocks. No way. It seems to not be able to... Well, there's still 34 rocks showing up. Where are those 34 rocks coming from? Over here. Okay. But it seems like it can't place them on this side. I'd hate to have one side be rock and one side not be rock. I wonder if I can manually finagle this. Okay. So I've just placed this in here. Can you tell what it is yet? Because I can't. Actually, I can tell. And I can tell you. It is a fireplace. Not finished yet. And we need walls in the house for it to make sense. Let's put the walls down because that's what we'll have to build next. I want to finish the first floor before we start on the second floor anymore. Or maybe I should cut the hole for the second floor first. You know what I want to do though? I want to save before we cut the hole. And I want the hole to be there. The reason I want to save is because I know that this game can be a bit off sometimes, and you might, like, it's possible to put things in the wrong place and to mess things up a little bit. So I don't want to ruin our house. I'm going to take advantage of this automatic place feature though, and put these walls in exactly the right place. This one's not quite right. I might actually not need a wall there because you can't even tell. I like the rockness, if that's a word that people use. So it won't let me put them down procedurally there. So I'll have to do all of these ones manually. Okay, that's right, and that looks pretty good actually. Triangular house is odd, admittedly, and it's a shame we didn't place this better so that we wouldn't have to put these walls on. Would have saved us time and effort. So, oh well, maybe next time we do this, I'll put some more effort into placing it. Didn't think about it really. I don't know what I thought, but well, this is good. 25 logs is not that bad at all. 51 rocks is quite a lot, and there's going to be more because I'd like this to be 2 layers high. In fact, we've got a lot of these logs now. Can I place it through here? The procedure for building the fireplace will just be that while we're out doing our thing for gathering trees, or rather logs, we will pick up every rock we see and then bring it back and just chuck it in the... While we're doing everything else, we'll chuck it in the fireplace, or the soon-to-be fireplace. And I'll probably put... Whoops, getting cold. We should actually head back out. Actually, no, we should head to our base and maybe think about sleeping through the night. Yeah, hard to say, just because it is getting a little bit late, but it's maybe not dark enough to sleep yet. I like the way this is shaping out, or turning out would be the way humans say that. I might even put the stairs here, because we've got a log on that side, and then the stairs would be... Yeah, I might put the stairs here. And then a small wall here to cover up. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, okay, it's dark enough to head back, so I'm going to take our cart. Let's see if we can find a fire on the way to stop by. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely at the stage of pit stops to regain our temperature. Happy to know there are no Armsies or Legsies yet. I should probably learn their real names. I think they're called Virginia and Armsy, I think. I'll have to do some more hunting soon, because I think our drying rack is running low on food. There's some enemies, but let's go into our treehouse. Oh, I must have slept too early because it's still nighttime. The enemy's still here. I heard them. Well, that's annoying. And I can't sleep again. Honestly, I think I'll just wait till the morning. because it's not worth running into some cannibals and losing our life. We haven't got much armor. I do need to kill some cannibals and get the armor back because, well, it's made out of bones, so, you know, got to kill at least some cannibals. But I'd rather do it in the daylight. Much better chance of not losing them and, you know, getting hit in the back or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to wait till daylight and then we'll be back. Okay, morning has broken, or woken, or it's in the process of breaking or waking. So we can get on our way. Have we filled up our inventory with rocks? I mean, 5 rocks? How many rocks can we carry? Honestly, I don't know. I've never thought to check. Some rocks. We have some amount of rocks. Yeah, we've got all the rocks. 50 rocks, 5 rocks at a time, 10 trips. Okay, well, is that right? Is my maths right there? 5 times 10 is 50? I got really paranoid for a second, and then I remembered, yes, of course it is. I'm awful at maths and I hate it. And it's embarrassing. I should do one of those adult learning courses. And I realised that they're a very good thing and there's no stigma on them or anything like that. But there is definitely a stigma. Not that I'm encouraging it or discouraging it or whatever, but there is definitely a stigma. Oh, rabbit, kill a rabbit, kill a rabbit. Honestly though, I should just sit at home and do maths. That would probably help me the most. Basically any like I can't do it thing can be solved by just sitting down and doing it. Apart from probably like childbirth, I think if you're in any situation where you physically can't have kids, sitting at home and doing it, actually, sitting at home and doing it would probably help you with the majority of those problems, or at least make it more likely that the problems would go away, apart from some very specific scenarios. So yeah, can't have kids, sit at home and do it. Can't have maths, sit at home and do it. Can't have maths. Logs or sticks? Logs or sticks? Logs. I honestly can't tell the difference. You know what would be a good feature to add to this game that I was just thinking about? Because I was thinking about the problem of having no trees respawn. A good feature would be to add some aspect of, like, the cannibals worship something, and there's definitely something creepy going on this island. And we have this problem where we can't get back the trees that we lose. And I guess that's an important feature of the game, right? You have to use your resources carefully, and if you're going to destroy the island will punish you, basically. It would make the game more fun, and more easy as well, if you could get back the trees. So anyway, I was saying about the religion on the island. Oh, okay, there's a cannibal. Maybe I can keep thinking and talking at the same time as fighting, but I can't see him. Honestly, I don't think he cares. I don't care about me anymore. I feel kind of neglected, honestly. I mean, that would be the perfect time for him to run up behind me and like just destroy me, but apparently he's not going to. So, I was saying, yeah, it would be good if, for example, they put in the very base of the caves an altar or something like that. And on that altar, if you place like 5 armsy heads, 3 mutant skulls, 7 eyes of newt, stuff like that, you know, just a bunch of things that represent significant achievements in the game, you can have a wish granted. I mean, it sounds childish, but I think it would serve a purpose. You have a wish granted and you can wish for all the trees to be restored, or for a better weapon, or for rescue, or whatever, and the rescue bit would end the game. Stuff like that. And it would just be, you know, if you want to use that feature, use it. You could probably turn it off of the menu. But for those who do want to use it, who want to, like, continue their forest experience, I think it'd be a really great way of handling that, right? The cannibals do worship something, and there is something weird on the island, and it would give the end game some meaning, right? Like, it would be like having a new game plus option, basically. You start over again, but you have all the trees back, and you have the things you've already built still there. I don't know. I just think it would be a cool feature. And maybe that's not to everyone's taste, and that's fine. You know, there are some things that are in the forest that aren't to everyone's taste, and some things that aren't in the forest that people would like, and blah, blah, blah. And everyone has different tastes in games. I just, you know, we're just having a brainstorm about features for the forest. I'll send the devs my list after the Let's Play's finished. Do we actually need logs? Oh, we do need logs. I don't have the devs' email addresses, by the way. I don't have anyone's email addresses. Don't have an email address. I do. You need an email address to start a YouTube channel. The point stands, though. What was the point? What was I saying? What was the... Well, it's all gone now. Okay, 8 logs left, so we can get that in one more trip. And there's 7 rocks put in. 7? Oh no, we've got 7 logs left. I got confused. There's some rocks put in. I gotta say, it's looking good. We should probably try to build more with rocks since they are pretty abundant. I'm gonna have to make a stop at a fire when we next see one. Take the next exit off the snowway. Okay, let's go for here because it's getting a bit risky. Who would take this and put it on their wall? Like, who would think this is a nice thing to have? Very, very strange. I might get one anyway. I might do it. Like, make a necklace of rabbits or something. But, you know, I don't think it's good. Oh my god! Okay, well, we have bombs. So that's what we will be using. I'd like to light this fire. We light the fire. Is it coming for me? It didn't work! Because I looked away. Okay, fire's lit. Okay, that one probably hit. It didn't do it. I'm going to use another bomb, since she hasn't aggroed on us yet. It didn't kill her? It didn't kill her. I need her to come to me is the thing. I'm really surprised to see her so soon. Let's kill this baby. I suppose I'm not surprised to see her. I'm building pretty massive things in the forest. Oh, she can... I set her on fire. Oh, no. Pop some pills. And eat and drink. And then run over to a different fire. I'd like you to die pretty soon, please. Oh, she can't get around the rock. She's scared of rocks. I'm scared of rocks too. Leave her. She's on the rock. She's not scared of rocks. She's gotten over her fear of rocks. Oh, please die soon. I hate you. And I hate your lack of bones. If you gave me some bones, I'd have something valuable out of all this. She's gonna jump. She jumped. I need to do some damage to her. Okay, that's fine. That works. It didn't work. That one didn't work. She's jumping. She jumped on me. That bitch. Oh, she died. You stupid bitch face. Wow, that was not pleasant. The insults I used or the actual events. Oh, that was so stressful. I mean, she's dead anyway now. I'm surprised to have seen her. Can I make it go away? Like fade out? Because it's kind of grossing me out. Okay, well, I guess you can't. Okay, let's do what we were supposed to be doing. Definitely need more armor as soon as is feasible. I'm going to admit that was a pretty terrifying fight. Don't like being in that position, and next time maybe I should just run. Another fire. This is my greatest fear. We're short of sticks. One more stick. One more stick. There's a stick. Well, I mean, this is where we have the emergency torches, but still. I'm going to intentionally chop down a stick tree. Fall over faster. I'm freezing to death. Okay, there's some more sticks. Let's chop down this tree. I was thinking that the reason that she came for us might be that we left so many cannibals alive. Like they've been scouting and reporting on us. That would make sense, right? That would make sense with the AI of the game. I'll tell you what though, I'd really like to be done with our house now so that we can start building defences. And we might have to actually do that next week instead of continuing the house build. Pick up rocks. Let's go for one more. Ah, it's a stick tree. Yeah, we'll get this one. Okay, well those two logs are lost to us. Let's get these home. We've earned them. We definitely earned them after killing that bloody Armsy. I think maybe 5 minutes before that fight I was saying about how it's great that they haven't come after us yet. Okay, the last log is going on the wall. Yep, okay, there we go. There's our logs completed, our walls completed rather. I think I'd like to finish the fireplace and then we'll call this episode a day. So I'm going to go gather a bunch of rocks. And I'll probably do that with a torch, honestly, because it'll be easier than stopping to build fires constantly. And the rocks aren't actually that far away. I think I can destroy this for rocks, but I might leave it there in case of emergencies. Have to be careful not to pick up any throwing rocks, otherwise we'll lose our torch. It's almost night time, and I've just gathered, I think this is probably all the rocks we need. We'll see though, I want to put these in and then we'll get back to the base. I don't want to risk another Legsy coming here and attacking this section, or this area rather, because I'm pretty sure if they knock out the foundations to this building, they knock out everything. Oh, I put the stairs in so that we can clear the log cart of rocks, but this is not a particularly clean cut because everything's at an angle. So it's a shame. Maybe I can fix it by putting in some more foundation stuff. Not sure. Probably not, honestly. But, oh well. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, there is the... I should stand by the fire because I'm getting cold. Your view will be obscured because of this staircase, but it's okay. There is our fireplace. I'd like it to have a bit over here and a bit here, but I think this is fine for now. I can't put any stones here to give it a floor. So we'll be burning on wood, but we're already doing that outside anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'll probably cut a hole in the floor here so that it's got some place to air out. Then I'll do the same thing on the second floor. And then we'll call that good on the fireplace. The staircase does not infringe on the door, so I'm pretty happy with its placement. And I'd like to have some stuff here, maybe some rugs down in front of the fireplace, some places to sit. But other than that, I think we'll be good. Just need to finish off the roof and then we can start putting in defences because we are starting to get some pretty serious attacks now. I'm going to make my way back to the camp and then, you know, sleep and save and stuff like that. And I will see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Gesture of None. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you've got any ideas or suggestions or questions or recommendations or whatever. I don't mind. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.